The gripping dystopian comic Kill Train is finally available in trade paperback. Let's talk about that. Hello, everyone. Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. I have this new introduction to my review of Kill Train, so you can see that in the rest of the video. But let me give you a quick recap because now that the trade paperback is out, I want to make sure that people are enjoying and are able to go out and get this comic book. So, in the world of Kill Train, we see a tense and visceral sci-fi comic from Mad Cave Studios, written by Olivia Cortero Briggs, with illustrations by Martina Noisy, colors by Simone D'Angelo, letters by Becca Carey. This series reimagines a near future New York City plunged into chaos. In an effort to curb runaway population, the city launches the dystopian program of the Kill Train, in which subway trains are selected at random, and everyone aboard is executed by the end of the line. This is where we meet Vanessa, a single mother battling anxiety and a lot of personal loss. She tragically finds herself aboard one of these infamous kill trains, and that's where our story goes. So, I really enjoyed this book. You can hear more. You can hear more about that in a minute when you see my review. But I just wanted to kind of emphasize how important it is to kind of go out and look for these independent comics. Mad Cave Studios has put out some really cool stuff, and this first volume of Kill Train is now available. So if you like a blend of sci-fi horror and emotional storytelling, I think this trade paperback is great for you. This book reads great as a collection as well. So with all that being said, please enjoy my full review of issues 1 through 5 of Kill Train, which are included in this collection from Mad Cave Studios. Imagine a dystopian future where getting on a train to do whatever you need to do for the day was the last thing you ever did. Let's talk about Kill Train from Mad Cave Studios. Guys, on today's video, we're going to be doing a review for Kill Train issues 1 through 5. This is a mini series from Mad Cave Studios. Kill Train, as I mentioned, is a dystopian action horror comic series. It came out in January of this year, published by Mad Cave Studios. The series is written by Olivia Cortero Briggs, with art by Martina Nielsi, colors by Simone D'Angelo, letters by Becca Carey. And in this book, it is set in a near future New York City, grappling with severe overpopulation. The government implements a brutal solution: the Kill Train program. In this system, subway trains are randomly selected, and all passengers aboard are exterminated by the end of the line. The narrative centers around Vanessa, a struggling single mother facing personal and professional turmoil. Her life takes a harrowing turn when she realizes she's aboard one of these deadly trains. Determined to survive, Vanessa confronts the horrors of the Kill Train head on. Um, I think that so this series recently ended, and when issue 5 came out, I finally went back and read the whole thing. I had read the original issue of number 1 when it came out, thanks to my friends over at Mad Cave, and but after that, I was like, well, I got to get in on this. This is really fun. I love the idea of this dystopian future. Obviously, it has a lot of themes that can reflect on current day society, but also it just feels like a nice step away from like just everyday stories, right? Everyday stories like the superhero stuff that I read on a daily basis. This feels more introspective, where we really focus on one character and want them to succeed against all odds. The first issue really just brings us into Vanessa's life that is marked by a financial strain. Her career's not working out, her family pressures, and then of course all this kind of ultimately leads to her getting on the Kill Train, which you would think people would stop taking the train, but I love the idea that things are so bad for some people in this world that they still have to take the train, knowing knowing that one of the alternatives could be that they don't make it past the next time. That just feels like obviously it's a very extreme case, but man, oh man, I think the story itself just delves into a lot of this societal decay that would allow such a program to exist. And the narrative itself really balances dark humor with this horror setting, with some fights, with some really cool, gnarly visuals, and of course, Vanessa's fight for survival, her fight to go back to her family and keep herself alive. I think that if you're looking for a book that has that balance of horror and satire, I think this is a perfect book for you. The artwork itself by Nossi is just really well complemented by those really bright colors. They effectively convey not only the emotional beats of the story, but also some of the more gnarly elements. There's a lot of very weird, kooky characters. It reminds me of the movie The Warriors, where like characters had like these weird themes for kind of no reason. And this book is very similar, where every level of the kill train, every car of the kill train as you're trying to escape, brings new dangers, new things, and of course Vanessa's state of mind plays a lot into this as well. I think that she's really struggling. She's going through a lot of stuff, and the kill train was really the last thing that she needed, but also maybe the one thing that she needed to get her life back on track. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. It's a very quickly paced book. I guess that's what happened when you get on the train to get home early. But yeah, it's really out there. I think that if you enjoy things like Snowpiercer or Deadly Class, like you'll enjoy a book like this because it has a lot of the similar themes. It even has a train like Snowpiercer, so I just really enjoyed it. I think that having a book that really reflects some of these experiences that a lot of people could be going on when it comes to self doubt, when it comes to struggles in your career, or even just like how society maybe kind of you feel like you may be being left behind, right? And of course the illustrations that just really bring a lot of focus to the character expressions, to their evolving atmosphere. Every time they take a step forward, the world completely changes. And I think the story, it can get to a dark place, but also there's moments of light, there's moments of clarity, and there's moments of hope that kind of seep through there. So yeah, it's a very well told story. I think it's a lot of fun. I would have liked to have seen maybe a little bit more of the world building, but I think this could be explored and further, if needed. It's not really needed for the story. It's just like I enjoy some of the things so much that I feel like we could have lived a little bit more in this world. So now, if you enjoy Kill Train, first of all, check out other titles by Mad Cave. They have a lot of really fun stuff coming out. But you also may want to check out books like Briar from Boom Studios by Christopher Canwell and Herman Garcia, which is a brutal reimagining of Sleeping Beauty. Also, maybe check out Man Eaters, The Curse. This is a book by Chelsea Kane and Leah Mitenrik, which is more of a satirical high concept series, where once girls get to a certain age, they transform into big killer cats. Also, Hard Eyes from Dennis Hopeless and Victor Ibanez from Vault Comics, where a mysterious girl, Lupe, roams in this monster ravaged apocalypse, and everything seems to be being just going down a really bad path. So yeah, it's a really interesting book, and I really enjoy going out, and especially because it reads so well altogether. I'm glad that I finally caught up on it. So if you have read Kill Train, let me know your thoughts about it down in the comments. Once again, thanks to my friends at Mad Cave Studios, because every time we get a book from them, I just really know that it's going to be a really fun read. So as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Also, you can hear me talk more about Kill Train on the latest episode of IRCB Podcast. I'll drop a link in the description of that video. So as always, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.